Hello YouTube. I know it's been more than a couple of days since I uploaded a video. As always, I'm busy, but now I'm busier than I've been in a very long time. I'm in the process of moving, and considering how difficult of a year this has been for me so far, I actually feel proud and blessed to say that my business has not only picked back up and I've not only got back on my feet, but I am expanding my services throughout the Midwest and upper central southern region of the United States. I'm expanding out to southwestern and southern Indiana and also northern Kentucky, specifically Louisville. That's one of the reasons I was out that way earlier this month, as I showed you guys in a video. So things are picking up for me big time, and like I said, as a result of the expansion of my business, I'm also moving my living quarters from where I am. So a lot's going on in transition right now, and it's really a good thing that's going on. So thank all you guys for your well wishes. Thank you for supporting me every single day. But that's where I'm at. So right now, because I'm in the process of moving, not just myself, but a lot of my equipment, vehicles, all kinds of material. Uh, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to process and produce videos the way I want to. Although, rest assured, there's plenty more content coming. Quality content, as always. Everything from soft and politically correct public videos here on YouTube to hard-hitting private content on BitChute and on Black Avenger TV. I have several audios lined up just waiting to be converted into video form. But as I said, it's going to be a little while before I can get back to that. Right now, I got to focus on what I need to do, the things that I need to put in place to complete the deal as far as my business expansion, and also as far as moving my living quarters, as I said before. I'm also thinking about living in two places at once, meaning having two separate residencies. So, like I said, you just never know how things are going to end. And I've made some videos about that. Tomorrow you could be a millionaire, or tomorrow you could be dead. So I've had a lot of bad luck this year, but right now my luck has flipped. So I'm thankful for that. Also, one other update, the Black Avenger channel, those of you who have signed up for Black Avenger TV, you probably got an email from the IT developer about maintenance and update that the site would temporarily be down. From what I briefly saw, and brother, forgive me if I'm wrong about that, but from what I briefly saw earlier this afternoon, he sent out a new email, and I think he was letting everyone know that that website is back up. At first, he had indicated that it may be down for days to weeks, but it looks like he got it back up. Forgive me, I just browsed over the email. I skimmed over it. I didn't get a chance to really look at it, but that's what I kind of picked up. So, yeah, guys, if you want to go check me out on Black Avenger TV. Me, Obsidian, I think Kid Organic is over there now. Um, Kungarakai Jones, forgive me, brother, if I'm mispronouncing your name, and several other brothers now over there as well. Yeah, check us out on Black Avenger TV. If you haven't seen my last hard-hitting content private video, go over there and check it out. We're still working on getting the paywall taken care of uh, over there. So yeah, go check us out over on Black Avenger TV. In the meantime, to the point of this video, I figured I'd just throw this out there right quick. There's something that I've noticed, I've been noticing more and more often, and it's nothing new, but it seems to be out in the open with more frequency. Not just where I live, but all across the country. And I travel, regionally for work. But, I've been as far west as Los Angeles. I've been as far east as Philadelphia. So, everywhere I go, I notice this. And I honestly just want to get you guys' opinion on this. Now, before I get to that, let me summarize that this photo, every time I do these videos, I always try to begin them or, carry throughout the video a photo that symbolizes or represents the point that I'm trying to make. This photo I plucked off of Instagram. It's of one of these, Instagram model chicks that, has, hundreds of thousands of followers. And this particular picture, it, for some reason, it caused a bit of a stir. I don't know why. It's just another mixed breed chick, but she claims to be a hairstyle model. She does other different modeling, but her primary thing on her Instagram page says that she's a hairstylist and that she's a hair model. Okay. But also in her Instagram, she claims herself to be Jamaican. This is weird. And let me just say this from the offset. Don't ask me for the name of this chick. Look it up, okay? These bimbos on Instagram, from the booty model thoughts to the hair, so-called hair model thoughts, they come a dime a million, okay? So, just pick your poison, all right? But don't ask me for her Instagram handle and nothing like that, because I'm not doing it, okay? Unless I'm talking about, somebody posthumously, or they created some type of significant controversy, that's worthy of note. Don't ask me to give these people free advertising by name. But this particular picture here got 230,000 likes, and it has like 2,300 comments, and she has like 430,000 followers. And it's just some random picture that I see every time I sign into Instagram, and the home page pops up, and you see what's in the feed of most popular things that have been posted for the day. And I scroll through some of the comments, and first of all, in the picture, under the picture, in the description, she was talking about how she's proud to have mixed heritage, and the power of having biracial background. And she claims herself on her Instagram heading as a Jamaican. And as a matter of fact, on her heading, it literally says white Jamaican. This is what she said. I'm not saying it. But under the description of this photo on Instagram, she says that she is Native American and French on her mother's side of the family, and that her father is Jamaican. And, she's doing her preaching for about 3 lines to equivalent into a sentence. And, between her heading calling herself white Jamaican, and, you know, talking about being proud of her biracial heritage. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think it was the way she termed it. You know, she said, you know, that there's power in, you know, biracial beauty. She even went as far as to say that birace eats racism. And, you know, I'm looking, and, you know, every once in a blue moon, you know, it could just be completely random. You know, I see shit on social media all the time. Y'all only know me from here on YouTube, but I be undercover on other social media platforms all the time. Where the hell do y'all think I get all these fucking stories from that I feed y'all, right? So I just, you know, every once in a while, I decide to just click on the comments and scroll through them. 2,300 comments. And somehow I knew that there would be angry, bitter black females underneath the comment section of this chick's videos. Now, they weren't the only ones there, but this is pretty much a summary of what I saw. Okay? Somehow you scroll through enough of the comments underneath this photo, and again, there was like 2,319 comments or something last time I checked. 200,000 something, crazy amount of likes. And I'm looking, and this argument is breaking out between these people with black female avatars and, you know, ratchet Instagram names, and, you know, like white people, people with white people avatars, and, you know, there's some black male simps on the black female side, and then there's some other black males that, you know, just seem to be neutral. And the argument that's breaking out is, first it was personal about this so-called Instagram hair model's picture, and then her individually, and then in general about biracial mixed people. Basically, the argument that I saw for about 200 posts long and going was, do biracial people have the right, and again, I'm just summarizing here because there was so much shit that was being talked. Do biracial people have the right to claim themselves as black, and should they flaunt the fact that they're mixed race and beautiful? Which, it is complete ludicrous to me, because, and hypocrisy, because these dark-skinned black females, you know, Egyptian Troll being one of them, they will make these video compilations, and they'll get on and you know, they'll give, you know, verbal, audible commentary about how beautiful dark-skinned black women are, and, you know, hey, nobody will promote us, so we'll promote ourselves. And they have no problem with that. So how in the hell are they jumping on a biracial woman's freaking photo and leaving comments trying to argue with other people, and I guess her, about whether or not she has a right to promote herself openly and proudly as a biracial woman, right? I mean, it's complete hypocrisy. Why is this even an issue? And look, y'all know, look, we ain't gonna go there on YouTube, but y'all, those of you who have been watching my shit long enough, y'all know what I think personally about race mixing and all that interracial stuff. I am not a big fan. I am not a fan at all. Okay? But at the same time, once a person is born into this world, they're in this world. And what I was going to say in the beginning was, I've noticed as the years go past, not just black people being more and more open to this race mixing thing, you know, not just black females with white men openly out in public, because we know this stuff has been happening behind closed doors since slavery, okay? Since before slavery. But now it's more out in the open, where before, you know, it was more shunned in the public and it was kept behind closed doors, but it was still happening. But I'm seeing, you know, at least twice the amount of black men with white women, okay? Even more quality looking white women. I'm seeing more and more white women pushing strollers with, you know, mixed race babies. You know, it seems like our society is becoming more and more accepting of this biracial, you know, interracial thing. And me personally, I will never be completely accepting of it. You know, I respect the fact that people have the right to be with who they want to be with, do what they want to do. Okay. I'm just the type of person, you know, I'm not cool with it. I'm not accepting of it. It is what it is. You can do what you want. But in my opinion, the reason why the black community is so weak is because we're too quick and too open to opening up to other race groups, to other tribes, to other cultures before we get our own shit together. Okay? These Arabs that come over, and you know, we ain't got to go over this again, but these Arabs and these Indians that open these gas stations and these liquor stores, these Koreans that open these beauty salons and these laundromats in our communities, okay? All of that money that they extract from our communities goes back to their communities to feed their families, okay? To support their tribe, okay? You don't see them intermixing, besides, you know, pulling these ghetto gagging thoughts, you know, behind a counter somewhere and pumping and dumping her for some salt pork or a 40 ounce that she's going to take back to her Section 8 apartment and give to her simp beta male boyfriend that's fresh out of jail for selling dope. I mean, you know, they don't intermix with black people. They just extract from us what they need, just like a fucking mosquito. Mosquito ain't trying to, you know, intermix and be your fucking friend, add you on Facebook. They just want your blood. Okay? So, you know, my question and my strife, my gripe with the black community has always been, why does it seem like we are quickest to want to intermix with other people? Okay? You know, plenty of people around the world intermix with other tribes of people on an individual level. But with us, it seems like a collective thought that anything is better than black. Okay? Yet at the same time, show you how stupid these Negroes are. Even though these very same black females, and that's the point of this, even though these very same black females, and I got to get out of here in a second, these very same black females that are being critical and bitter about this biracial female that they're really just mad and jealous about, you know, because she has, you know, 500,000 followers and she gets hundreds of thousands of likes on her photos and thousands of comments, are arguing about the validity of whether or not she has a right to promote her beauty, not just as a attractive female, but as a biracial, light skin, or whatever you want to call her, female. These very same females, black women, want biracial children to grow up and look something like this chick. So it really shows you how messed up in the head black people are. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I'm sorry I continue on, but I got to get out of here. Duty calls. Talk to you later, guys.